Hello, my dear students. Jai Swaminarayan. So, students, this is our part 4 of our chapter 1, The Living World. Okay, so now in previous lecture, we have discussed about our taxonomic categories. We have just started our taxonomic categories with species and genus we have discussed about. Now, in today's video, we will continue from the family. Okay, so family is our taxonomic category, and the species is a lowest category. Then we have genus, and now we have family. The next category, family, has a group of related genera. Genera, it means the group of genus. More than one genus is there. So the group of genus is called as genera, and this is the group of related genera. Related means they have different characteristics in some organisms, but in family, which animals are placed here? That animals which have a related genera with still less number of similarities. Similarities are very less number as compared to genus and species. Now, families are characterized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive features of the plant species. We are discussing particularly about plant species. So, families are categorized on the basis of their reproductive features. For example, vegetative and reproductive features are there in the plant species. So, this is based on that character. Among plant, for example, three different genera, Solanum, Petunia and Datura, are placed in the family. Okay, so Solanum, Petunia and Datura are placed in family Solanaceae. So here the family is Solanaceae. One family Solanaceae, and these are the genus Solanum, Petunia and Datura are the different genus, but the family is one, Solanaceae. So these are the categorized into one family. So this is called as family. So family has a group of related genera. So Solanum, Petunia and Datura have very related, they have characters. That's why placed in one family. Okay, now another genus of this Solanaceae family is also similar to this genera. That's why placed in one family. Among animals, here we are talking about animals. For example, genus Panthera, comprising the lion, tiger and leopard, is put along with the genus Felis. So here our genus Felis in the family of the Felidae. So here family is the Felidae and the genus is the Felis. Now here three genus Panthera. So Panthera has animals like lion, tiger and leopard. So these all three animals, lion, tiger and leopard, are placed in this family of Felidae. Okay, so Felis meaning cats. That's why, and their characters are similar. That's why placed in this family. And similarly, if you observe the features of a cat and a dog, you will find some similarity and some difference as well. Okay, so we are talking about cat and dog. So in there, the difference, some difference are same, but some difference are different also. Some similarities and some differences as well we can observe easily among the cat and dog. So they are separated into two different families, Felidae and Canidae respectively. So the family of cat is Felidae, and the family of dog is called as Canidae. So this is the about family. Now after family we have another category of taxonomic category, order. Now you have seen earlier that categories like species, genus and families are based on the number of similar characters. Okay, so previously we have talked about species, genus and families. So all three are based on the number of similar characters. Characters means उनके जो लक्षण दिखते हैं हमको वो characters, it means features. सो सिमिलर फीचर्स, सिमिलर मीन्स सेम, उनके जैसा ही फीचर्स अगर देखने को मिलते हैं. And generally the order and other higher taxonomic categories are identified based on the aggregates of character. Here this word is very important, aggregates of the character. It means aggregate means group, गुच्छा, जिसको हम गुच्छा भी कह सकते हैं. So aggregate is group of characters we are taking to place in the order. Okay, so generally order and other higher taxonomic, higher than order also based on the aggregates of the characters. Now order being a higher category is the assemblage of families which exhibit a few similar characters. So in order we are putting families, the similar families we can place in order. Now the similar characters are less in number as compared to different genera included in a family. Now अगर हम जैसे जैसे अभी ऊपर चलते जाएंगे, हमें जो कैरेक्टर्स है सिमिलर कैरेक्टर्स, वो धीरे धीरे लेस होते जाएंगे. इट मीन्स डिक्रीजिंग इन नंबर्स, दैट्स वाई. एंड प्लांट फैमिलीज लाइक कॉन्वोल्यूसी एंड सोलेनेसी आर इंक्लूडेड इन द ऑर्डर पॉलीमोनियल्स, मेनली बेस्ड ऑन द फ्लोरल कैरेक्टर्स. ओके, फ्लोरल कैरेक्टर्स मीन्स द फीचर्स विच कैन बी सीन in flowers. Okay, flowers of the plant. So this is called as floral characters. Now what is depend on that? So plant family, here two plant families are put in one order. Okay, so order called as polymonials, and the two families are convolvulaceae and solanaceae are the two families included in the order polymonials and based on the floral characters. The animal order, here we are talking about now animal. So in animal order carnivora, carnivora is a order and it includes the families like Felidae and Canidae. It means dog and cat families are placed in the carnivora one order. So here order is one and two families are placed into it. Now another higher category from the order is class. 1.3.5 our class. So this category include the related orders. ओके, अभी हम जैसे जैसे ऊपर चले जाते वैसे वैसे हम ग्रुप बनाते जाते हैं. ठीक है. सो जीनस, हियर फैमिली. ओके, सो फैमिली विल कंबाइन, टू और मोर फैमिली विल कंबाइन एंड मेक ऑर्डर. टू और मोर ऑर्डर विल कंबाइन एंड मेक द क्लास. नाउ क्लास. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑर्डर प्राइमेटा comprising the monkey, gorilla and gibbon is placed in the class Mammalia. So Mammalia is a class in the phylum animals. Okay, in the kingdom animals. But now here example is given of order Primata. So Primata has the monkey, gorilla and gibbon. Okay, so class is the Mammalia along with the order Carnivora that includes animal like tiger, cat and dog. So here Carnivora is a order, but along with order Carnivora, the Primata order is also placed in the one class. This is called as Mammalia. So class Mammalia has other orders also, but here two examples are given, Primata order and Carnivora order. So both order are placed into one class. Okay, now this is the class is Mammal. Now Mammalia has other orders also, and we humans are placed into mammals. Okay, we are mammals. We are animals in the kingdom animal. We are mammals. So our class is mammals. Now phylum. Another higher category is phylum. So classes comprising animals like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds along with mammals constitute the next higher category called as phylum. So the phylum is a group of classes. Okay, previously we have talked about classes. Now the group of similar classes are placed in the phylum. Okay, animals like fishes, amphibians. Okay, fish you know very well, but amphibian means for example frog. Amphibians can live on aquatic also and terrestrial also. And reptiles means snakes. And birds, as we know birds. Okay, and along with mammals also. Mammals meaning we have already discussed about mammals. Okay, monkeys, we humans are the mammals. Now this all constitute the category phylum. Now all this based on the common feature like the presence of notochord and dorsal hollow neural system. So this is the features of this phylum. Okay, and this placing in the phylum based on the common features. Common features means these features we can see in all species, amphibian, reptile, birds, humans, all the classes, okay, present in one phylum. So the features is notochord and dorsal hollow neural system. We will discuss it later in our next chapter also. And here you have to remember just this thing, notochord and dorsal hollow, dorsal meaning side, and hollow neural system. So neural system and notochord is the main feature, okay, to place into the phylum. Now this phylum is chordata. So chordata is a phylum. In case of plant, now we are talking about plant. So in case of plants, the classes with a few similar characters are assigned to a higher category called as division. So here in plants, this category is called as division. Now the highest category is kingdom. All animals belonging to various phyla are assigned to the highest category called as kingdom Animalia. So guys, here phyla is a plural form of phylum. So all the phylum of animals present in one kingdom is called as Animalia. So animals are the kingdom Animalia, and the kingdom Plantae is there. So on the other hand is a distinct and comprises all plants from the various divisions. Okay, from the various division are there, all the plant combined and make the only one kingdom is Plantae. So Plantae kingdom and Animalia kingdom are the both different kingdom. Henceforth we will refer to these two groups as a animal and plant kingdoms. Okay, now you can see here in picture also species. Group of species is called as genus. Genus combine and make the family. Now the group of aggregates, from here, from order to the kingdom, the group of characters are combined and make the order. Now order, group of order make the class. Okay, group of class make the phylum in animals and division in the plants, and whole both are present in the kingdom. Okay, so all the phylum and all the division present in only one kingdom. Okay, whether it is Animalia kingdom, whether it is Plantae kingdom. Okay, there are 5 kingdom also, we will discuss in our next chapter. Now the taxonomic categories from species to kingdom have been shown in ascending order starting with the species. In figure 1.1 we have already seen. These are the broad categories. These all are the broad categories. However, taxonomists have also developed the subcategories also. So this have subcategories also, and categories in this hierarchy to facilitate the more sound and scientific placement of various taxa. So for our easiness, okay, so साइंटिस्ट जो टेक्सोनॉमिस्ट होते हैं उन्होंने इसको और भी इजी बनाने के लिए उन्होंने वेरियस सब कैटेगरीज भी इसमें डेवलप की. Look at the hierarchy in the figure 1.1. You can see here. Can you recall the basis of arrangement? Okay, we have already discussed this arrangement. Say for example, as we go higher from species to kingdom, the number of common characteristic goes on decreasing. As I said earlier, from species to the kingdom, the number of common characteristic, it means common features, goes on decreasing. Decreasing means लोअर, कम होते जाना. धीरे धीरे हम जैसे स्पीसीज में से किंगडम की ओर जाएंगे, कॉमन फीचर्स जो होंगे वो घटते जाएंगे. लोअर द टेक्सा, मोर आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक दैट द मेंबर्स विद इन द टेक्सॉन शेयर. ओके, अभी जैसे टेक्सा लोअर होगा, टेक्सा मीनिंग दिस कैटेगरी, दिस कैटेगरी इज कॉल्ड एज टेक्सा, sorry, okay, this is called as taxon, singular form, but plural form is taxa. So this is the lowest taxa. As we start from here kingdom to the species, हम जैसे जैसे किंगडम से स्पीसीज की ओर आएंगे तो क्या मालूम होगा हमें कि लोअर टैक्सा होगा, उसकी वजह से द मोर कैरेक्टर्स आर मेंबर्स विद द टैक्सोन शेयर. नाउ फॉर एग्जाम्पल, से फॉर एग्जाम्पल हियर, for example, species is our village, genus is our subdivision, it means taluka, family is our district, for example our district is Anand. Okay, then order means we can say here our state is Gujarat, and class is we can say our country is India. Okay, so like that, village, the group of village will make the taluka combine and make the whole district like Anand, and the group of districts, it means Anand, Vadodara, will combine and form the state Gujarat, and the state will combine Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, make the whole country India. And the group of country is okay in our for example in India, Pakistan, China, so group of countries in Asia. Okay, this is Asia, and this is whole our world, kingdom is whole world our. So from village to whole the world, we have to classify. So you can remember like this also. So now lower the taxa, more the characteristic that number within the taxon share, higher the category, greater is the difficulty of the determining the relationship. It means जैसे हम हायर कैटेगरी का कंपैरिजन करेंगे तो थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट होगा. ओके, हम अगर कंपेयर करेंगे तो हम हमारे गांव वालों से कंपेयर करेंगे. इट मीन्स हमारे तालुके से भी कर सकते हैं, हमारे ज़िले में से भी कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज़ द ईजीएस्ट वे. बट हम किंगडम का डायरेक्ट स्पीसीज से कंपेयर करेंगे तो इट विल बी डिफ़िकल्ट फॉर अस. सो हैंस द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन बिकम्स द मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स. So table 1.1 indicates the taxonomic categories to which some common organism like housefly, man, mango and wheat belong. Okay, so this is just example of the table 1.1. So here the common name is man, our humans common name is man, and our biological name is Homo sapiens, and our genus is Homo, our family is Hominidae, our order is Primata, and our class is Mammalia. So our phylum is Chordate. Now in the housefly, the biological name of housefly is Musca domestica, genus is Musca, family is Muscidae, okay, and order is Dipterae, and class is Insecta, and the phylum is Arthropoda. So this all classes and phylum we will study in our next chapter also, the different characteristics of phylum particular class also. Okay, for example here mango. So biological name of mango is Mangifera indica, the genus is Mangifera, of course, family is Anacardiaceae, and the order is Sapindales. Now the class is Dicotyledon, and the phylum is Angiosperm. Just another example is wheat. You can see the biological name, genus, family, order, class and phylum. Okay, so here two phylums are similar, Angiospermi. Okay, so mango and wheat are the are placed in the same phylum, Angiospermi, but wheat is monocot and mango is dicot. So classes are the different, but phylum is the same. Okay, so you can see like this. Now our another important topic is 1.4 is taxonomical aids. Okay, aids means हमारे कुछ उसका यूज़ करने के लिए अगर हम टेक्सोनोम के यूज़ करेंगे तो कैसे करेंगे. सो डेट्स वाई टेक्सोनॉमिकल एड्स. सो टेक्सोनॉमिक स्टडीज ऑफ वेरियस स्पीसीज ऑफ प्लांट, एनिमल्स एंड अदर ऑर्गेनिज्म आर यूजफुल इन द एग्रीकल्चर, फॉरेस्ट्री, इंडस्ट्री एंड इन जनरल इन नोइंग आवर बायो रिसोर्सेज एंड देयर डाइवर्सिटी. ओके, सो वाई वी हैव स्टडीड ऑल द टेक्सोनॉमिक कैटेगरीज? बिकॉज देर आर वेरियस स्पीसीज ऑफ प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, and they are useful in our own use, agriculture, forestry, industry, and in general we can study also their bioresources and their diversity. So this is the use of using the taxonomic studies. Now these studies would require correct classification and identification of organism. Of course these studies require the correct classification, perfect classification, and also the identification, because there are lots of organisms present in the world. Okay, then identification of organisms require intensive laboratory and field studies also. Okay, this identification is not very easy because it requires the intensive laboratory, okay, highly classified laboratories and field studies also required there. So the collection of actual specimens, specimen means samples of plant and animal species, is essential and is the prime source of taxonomic studies. Okay, these are the prime source of taxonomic studies. Very first source we can say actual specimen of plant and animals. These are also fundamental to the studies of and essential for the training in systematics. If we study systematic, this is necessary for us to study. It is used for the classification of an organism. Okay, why it is used in the classification, to classify the different organisms, so it will be useful to us. And the information gathered is also stored along with the specimen. Okay, all the information we have studied, we can store along the specimen in particular laboratory and in particular taxonomic aid. Taxonomic aid means हमारे पास कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिससे हम ये स्टडी आगे कर सकते हैं. इन सम केसेस द स्पेसिमेन इज प्रिजर्व फॉर द फ्यूचर स्टडीज ऑल्सो. ओके, इन फ्यूचर में अगर हमको स्टडी करना है तो भी ये स्पेसिमेन हमको यूजफुल होंगे. नाउ द बायोलॉजिस्ट हैव एस्टाब्लिश्ड द सर्टेन प्रोसीजर्स एंड टेक्निक्स टू स्टोर एंड प्रिजर्व. प्रिजर्व करना मीनिंग टू स्टोर करना. टू स्टोर एंड प्रिजर्व आर बोथ द सेम सिमिलर वर्ड्स. The information as well as the specimen also. Okay, information and specimen both have to be stored and preserved very technically, and some of these are explained to help you understand the usage of these aids. Okay, so how can we use these aids? Because this all the study and information is preserved in that form. That's why the study is very easy for us and in our future also, in our future study also. So this is very useful. Now in next video, this all are taxonomic aids we will study. Okay, herbarium, botanical gardens, museum, zoological parks and identification key. So these all are the taxonomical aids जिसका हम यूज़ करेंगे हमारी स्टडीज़ के लिए, उनको क्लासीफाई करने के लिए, एनिमल्स को, प्लांट्स को एंड ऑर्गेनिजम्स को. ओके, सो ये सब हम अपने नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में देखेंगे. ओके गाइस, सो थैंक यू. जय स्वामीनारायण. मिलते हैं हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. सी यू इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. सो कीप मेकिंग नोट्स.